The secret life of the koala. In the eucalyptus forests of eastern Australia, a remarkable creature leads one of nature's most misunderstood lives. The koala, often mistakenly called a koala bear, is neither a bear nor the sleepy, simple animal many believe it to be. Behind their endearing appearance and seemingly leisurely lifestyle lies a complex world of sophisticated adaptations, intricate social behaviors, and evolutionary marvels that have allowed these marsupials to thrive for millions of years. The marsupial marvel. Koalas belong to the fascinating world of marsupials, a group of mammals that includes kangaroos, wombats, and possums. Unlike placental mammals, female koalas give birth to incredibly tiny, underdeveloped young that must complete their development outside the womb. A newborn koala, called a joey, is no larger than a jelly bean and weighs less than a gram. Born blind, hairless, and with only primitive limb buds, this tiny creature must somehow navigate its way from the birth canal to its mother's pouch, a journey that seems impossible yet is accomplished through instinct and determination. The koala's pouch faces backward, unlike a kangaroo's forward-facing pouch. This unique orientation serves a crucial purpose in their arboreal lifestyle, protecting the developing joey from falling out while the mother climbs and moves through the trees. Inside this secure haven, the joey will spend the next 6 to 7 months, nursing and growing while being carried everywhere their mother goes. Masters of the eucalyptus empire. Perhaps the most remarkable aspect of koala biology is their extraordinary relationship with eucalyptus trees. Australia is home to over 600 species of eucalyptus, yet koalas can only digest about 30 of these species, and individual koalas typically feed on just 3 to 5 preferred species in their local area. This extreme dietary specialization is both their greatest strength and their most significant vulnerability. Eucalyptus leaves are notoriously difficult to digest and are toxic to most animals. They're low in protein and nutrients while being high in indigestible fiber and poisonous compounds. Yet koalas have evolved an extraordinary digestive system to handle this challenging diet. Their intestines stretch up to 2 meters long, with an exceptionally long cecum where specialized bacteria break down the tough eucalyptus fiber through fermentation, similar to how cows digest grass. The koala's liver has also adapted to process the toxic compounds in eucalyptus leaves. Different eucalyptus species contain varying levels and types of toxins, and koalas have developed the ability to detect these differences through smell and taste, selecting the least toxic leaves available. This process is so refined that a koala can smell a eucalyptus branch from several meters away and determine its toxicity level and nutritional content. The energy conservation specialists. The popular image of koalas sleeping 18 to 22 hours a day isn't entirely accurate, but it's not far from the truth. Koalas are indeed among the sleepiest animals on Earth, but their extended rest periods are a sophisticated survival strategy rather than laziness. Their eucalyptus diet provides minimal energy, forcing them to conserve every calorie possible. When koalas do move, they do so with remarkable efficiency. They're surprisingly agile climbers, using their powerful limbs and sharp claws to navigate the canopy with precision. Their hands are perfectly adapted for gripping branches, with 2 thumbs opposing 3 fingers, providing an incredibly secure grip. Their feet feature a large thumb without a claw, used for grooming, while the other toes have sharp claws for climbing. During their active periods, usually at dawn and dusk, koalas engage in careful food selection, social interactions, and territorial behaviors. They may spend several hours each night feeding, carefully choosing the youngest, most tender leaves with the highest water content and lowest toxin levels. Complex social lives. Contrary to popular belief, koalas are not solitary creatures. They live in complex social networks with sophisticated communication systems and territorial structures. Each koala maintains a home range that may overlap with others, creating a neighborhood-like social structure. Male koalas are highly territorial, especially during breeding season. They mark their territories using scent glands on their chests, which produce a strong, musky odor. These territorial markers communicate information about the male's age, health, and reproductive status to other koalas in the area. Dominant males often occupy the best territories with the highest quality eucalyptus trees and the most favorable microclimates. Communication among koalas involves a surprising variety of vocalizations. The most famous is the male's loud bellowing call, which can be heard over a kilometer away. This deep, resonant sound serves multiple purposes: attracting females during breeding season, warning other males to stay away, and maintaining contact with neighbors. The call is so distinctive that researchers can identify individual males by their unique vocal signatures. Females also vocalize, though more quietly. They produce soft grunting sounds to communicate with their joeys and use various clicks, squeaks, and snorts to express aggression, fear, or contentment. Mother koalas have an especially intimate communication system with their young, with joeys producing a constant stream of soft vocalizations that help mothers locate them in the dense foliage. The journey from joey to adult. The relationship between a mother koala and her joey is one of nature's most remarkable parental bonds. After the initial months in the pouch, the joey emerges but remains completely dependent on its mother. During this phase, the young koala faces one of the most unusual feeding practices in the animal kingdom. It must eat its mother's feces. This behavior, called coprophagia, might seem disgusting, but it serves a crucial biological function. The mother's feces contain the specialized gut bacteria necessary to digest eucalyptus leaves. These bacteria cannot survive outside the koala's digestive system, so the only way for joeys to acquire them is through this intimate transfer from mother to offspring. This process typically occurs when the joey is about 6 months old and ready to begin the transition from milk to eucalyptus leaves. The joey will remain with its mother for up to 12 months, gradually learning which eucalyptus species are safe to eat, how to navigate the canopy, and where to find the best feeding spots. This extended learning period is crucial, as mistakes in food selection can be fatal in a world where the wrong leaf can mean poisoning. Evolutionary adaptations and survival skills. Koalas have evolved numerous remarkable adaptations beyond their digestive system. Their fur is uniquely designed for their arboreal lifestyle, with different textures on their back and belly. The fur on their rump is particularly thick and acts like a natural cushion, allowing them to sit comfortably on branches for hours. The fur also provides excellent insulation, keeping koalas warm during cool nights and protecting them from rain. Their brain, though often criticized as being small and smooth, is perfectly adapted to their needs. While it's true that koalas have a relatively simple brain structure compared to other mammals of similar size, this streamlined neural architecture is energy efficient and well suited to their specialized lifestyle. The brain contains all the necessary components for their survival: excellent spatial memory for navigating their territory, refined sensory processing for food selection, and sufficient social intelligence for their community interactions. Koalas also possess remarkable physiological adaptations for water conservation. They rarely drink water, obtaining most of their hydration from eucalyptus leaves. In fact, the name koala is believed to derive from an Aboriginal word meaning no drink. Their kidneys are extremely efficient at concentrating urine, and they lose very little water through respiration or sweating. Environmental engineers. Koalas play a crucial role in their ecosystem that extends far beyond their individual survival. As they move through the forest canopy, they act as seed dispersers for various plant species. Seeds pass through their digestive system and are deposited in their feces, often in new locations where they can germinate and grow. Their presence also indicates the health of eucalyptus forest ecosystems. Koalas are considered an umbrella species. Protecting their habitat automatically protects numerous other species that share their environment. The old-growth eucalyptus forests that koalas prefer are home to a diverse array of wildlife, from tiny insects to large birds of prey. The trees that koalas frequent often show characteristic signs of their presence: scratched bark from their claws, pruned branches where they've fed, and the distinctive oval-shaped scats at the base of trees. These signs help researchers track koala populations and understand their habitat use patterns. Facing modern challenges. Despite millions of years of successful adaptation, koalas face unprecedented challenges in the modern world. Habitat destruction is their greatest threat, with urban development, agriculture, and logging fragmenting their forest homes. Climate change adds another layer of complexity, altering the chemical composition of eucalyptus leaves and making them less nutritious or more toxic. Vehicle strikes have become a significant cause of mortality, as koalas are forced to travel across roads when their fragmented habitats no longer provide continuous tree cover. Domestic dogs pose another serious threat, particularly in urban interface areas where human development meets koala habitat. Disease also plays a major role in koala mortality. Chlamydia infections are widespread in koala populations, causing blindness, infertility, and death. This bacterial infection weakens koalas' immune systems, making them more susceptible to other diseases and environmental stresses. Conservation efforts and hope for the future. Scientists and conservationists are working tirelessly to understand and protect koalas. Advanced research techniques, including GPS tracking, genetic analysis, and acoustic monitoring, are providing new insights into koala behavior and needs. Wildlife corridors are being established to connect fragmented habitats, allowing koalas to move safely between feeding areas and breeding territories. Rehabilitation centers across Australia care for injured and orphaned koalas, with many success stories of animals being returned to the wild. These facilities also serve as important research centers, advancing our understanding of koala physiology, behavior, and medical needs. Community education programs are helping people understand how to coexist with koalas. Simple measures like installing koala-proof fencing, keeping domestic dogs contained, and driving carefully in koala habitat areas can significantly reduce human-caused mortality. The continuing mystery. Despite decades of research, koalas continue to surprise scientists with new discoveries about their behavior and biology. Recent studies have revealed that koalas have complex spatial memories, individual personalities, and even cultural differences between populations. Some populations have developed unique behaviors, such as specific feeding preferences or travel routes, that are passed down through generations. The secret life of the koala reminds us that even the most familiar animals can harbor extraordinary mysteries. These remarkable marsupials, with their specialized diet, complex social lives, and perfect adaptations to the eucalyptus forests of Australia, represent one of evolution's most successful experiments in extreme specialization. As we continue to study and protect koalas, we gain not only a deeper appreciation for these unique creatures but also valuable insights into the intricate relationships that bind ecosystems together. The koala's story is far from over, and with continued conservation efforts and scientific research, future generations may discover even more secrets hidden in the eucalyptus canopy, where these extraordinary animals continue their ancient dance of survival and adaptation. In protecting koalas, we protect not just a single species, but an entire ecosystem and the countless interconnected relationships that make the Australian bush one of the world's most unique and precious natural environments. The secret life of the koala continues to unfold, reminding us that there is still so much to learn about the natural world and our responsibility to preserve it for future generations.